really wish I didn't have to make this video. In fact, I wish we never had to meet like this. You and me, we have something good here. I share my foster dog stories, you respond with positivity, you encourage me with everything I do, and heck, many of you foster your own dogs in your community. So together, we're working to save all the damn rescue dogs, and that, my friends, is beautiful, and it makes me so happy. But you clicked this video, which means we have some talking to do. If you're watching this video, then it's likely that you're considering making one of the most difficult and most controversial decisions of your entire life. Today, I'm going to talk about getting rid of your dog. I'm going to convince you not to give up your dog and to give you resources to help. Reason number one, people get rid of their dog is they move. Their housing situation changes. What do you do if you need to move and your new house or new apartment is not pet friendly? Here's a good solution. Don't move there. Sounds easier said than done, but why not? But let's say you don't have a choice. Let's say your work is moving you to an apartment and you need to be there for 6 months. There are pet training facilities that you can pay for a professional dog trainer to take your dog in their home or their facility, and the dog lives with them for an extended period of time, and not only that, works on training. So it's a win-win situation. Let's say that you found the perfect little house. It's right next to your kid's school and down the street from your best friend, but it's not pet friendly. Negotiate. No doesn't mean no. Now, I'm not saying break the rules. I'm saying contact your landlord, let them know that your dog is really well trained, offer to introduce your dog to the landlord, and negotiate. Maybe offer to pay a pet rent and a pet deposit. Call your local pet shelter to the city that you're moving to and ask them, can you send me a list of pet-friendly housing in the area? 90% of the time, the local animal shelter is gonna have a huge list, because if you can keep the dog in your home, it keeps the dog out of the shelter. Theo, don't chew the bed. Oh my gosh, here, chew this. And that leads me to objection number 2, or reason number 2 people get rid of their dog. Behavioral issues. They're ruining my property. They're jumping up too much. They're digging holes in the backyard. They bark all the time. How do you handle that? Well, good thing I have a solution for you. Number 1, go to a dog trainer. Now, let's say you can't afford a professional trainer or training class. No big deal. Reach out to your local animal rescue, reach out to your local animal shelter, and ask if they have any dog trainers that volunteer training time to keep a dog in a home. Check with your vet. Make sure that there's no medical issues that's causing the dog to act or act out in a certain way. All right, objection number trace, or reason number 3 somebody might get rid of their dog is moolah. Let's talk about how you can save some money when it comes to your dog. Number 1, preventative care. So specific to medical costs, if you are up to date on vaccines, Heartgard prevention, that can help keep expensive costs down the road from diseases at a minimum. Also, let's say your dog needs medical work already. There are low-cost medical facilities for your pets all over the nation. Stop buying the fluffy stuff. Don't go to Petco and PetSmart and buy all the fancy collars and the fancy leash and the fancy $25 dog toy. You don't need all of that to keep your dog happy. You really don't. And especially if buying these extra things are gonna mean that you can't afford your dog, then don't buy it. And another thing about preventative care, a healthy diet. Spending a little bit more on raw feeding or a high quality dog food is going to keep their health costs lower down the road. So that's definitely a good way to save money long term. Objection number 4, lifestyle change. They get divorced, they have a baby, their mother-in-law moves in. There's just so many things that could happen. Their job now takes up more time. Ask one of your close friends, hey, Bob, can you watch my dog for 6 months while I go through this really difficult time? I'll take you out to dinner and buy you a really nice Christmas present, but this way it keeps the dog out of the shelter. I think you'd be surprised at how many people would be willing to help. Reason number 5. 5 people get rid of their pet is time. So this kind of ties into lifestyle, but sometimes things change in your life and you just don't have the time that you thought you had. 1, reassess your life. Do you really not have the time? This sounds familiar to the person who says, I don't have the time to work out. I have kids and a job and meh. In all seriousness, reassess your time. Sit down and look at where your time is being spent. Are you spending 30 minutes watching The Bachelorette? Because if you are, that 30 minutes could be spent walking your dog. Do you know how inexpensive it is, especially in larger cities, to hire a dog walker, a professional dog walker, to come in? Some places it's 15, 20 bucks. Come in and walk your dog for 30 minutes. Problem solved. There's also this thing called doggy daycare where on your way to work, you can drop your dog off. We have one here in Austin, Texas that I've taken my dog to if I was gonna have a long work day. It was 15 bucks for the day. That's 3 Starbucks coffees. I promise you, if you reassess your life a little bit, for most people, you can find the time to take care of your dog. Ask your kids for help. Do you have kids in the family? Put them to work. Have them go walk the dog if the dog is good on leash, or go out back and throw fetch with the dog, or take care of the dog, feed the dog. Put your kids to work. That's a good way for them to learn responsibility. If you have any other examples, please comment down below. And I hope so damn much that this helped just one person be able to keep their dog in their home. If you're new here, this is a foster dog channel and my mission is to save all the damn rescue dogs, and I can't do that alone. I can't. So I need you to like this video. I need you to click that subscribe button down below. And most importantly, right down below, there's a share button. Take that URL, share this video with all your friends and family, because you never know when somebody's gonna be in a position of needing to get rid of their dog. And let's just hope that this video can help them. I hope that you have a beautiful day. Bye.